are at Ava Grace Fashions in Ellicottville, New York, and my name is Jessica. I'm the owner of Ava Grace. This product line is a fun one to talk about. It's a gypsy soul. It is jewelry that is created by a woman named Jillian Botley. Jillian is originally from the Ellicottville area, but she was an Olympic skier. And now that she is retired, part of the things that she does in retirement is to make beautiful jewelry. So we feature her products every year for our fall festival. She comes in and she is here and she gets to see people that supported her way back in the 90s when she was in the Olympics. And people really look forward to that. In this village, I'm the only one that carries Jillian's products, and she'll rotate some pieces in and out, so we have fresh things from time to time. I try to choose things. I when I'm thinking about different brands, I like to find something that's made in the US. I like to find a local artist or a local distributor. Some of these things are imported, but I have the distributor lives in Jamestown or the distributor is from the Buffalo area. So it's their job to bring those products to people like me in. So this is another really great space to talk about the clothes or the products that we carry in the store.
Okay.
So Fine is a Canadian brand, but I know the woman who makes these products. So her product lines are really comfortable, and she's out of Quebec, and she's just the sweetest lady. Dirty Bitch Soap Company is a Buffalo-based company, and she is super fun. And then the Be Beauty brand is also a Buffalo-based company. And so I'm friends with one of the owners of the brand. So I've just always carried her product line in my store. Mixology is a new brand, and this is something that I found by going to market down in Atlanta. And I met the owner of this company, and it's been very popular here in the store. And I love the fact that you can take the different fragrances and create your own signature fragrance.
Okay.
So they have recipes that they suggest.
Okay.
But you really can make this your own. And so it's been a lot of fun. And then we have the Try Me kits, which are great for gift giving. So you can get all of them. Or you can also get a bigger version of it where they have the roller top, but it's small and it has all the recipes.
Oh, that's perfect.
And these are really fun. Or if you just want to try one, we've got the sample sizes. This is my favorite, the sultry.
My nieces would love that, actually. They're getting into all this stuff now.
It's so fun. It really is fun. Rose and Meg's Country Mile is a gal that I went to high school with. I knew her from high school, and she makes these products, so I carry her products in my store. Every once in a while, she'll pop in and just be here and show people how to use the product, and it's a lot of fun. So the 3 steps are number 1, taking your basics. So that's where you're going to get your long sleeves, your tanks. We've got some basic t-shirts. And then the second step is adding whatever is fashionable right now. So let's say in the season it's mustard color, then we're going to try to add that in some way, and then we add details. So 1, 2, 3, fashion, very quick and easy. The Kubi brand is transferring, it's molding, it's evolving into a new brand. So the Kubi brand is one of our best sellers, but it is becoming a different brand. We were one of the only places, and may still be one of the only places in town that you can get underwear and bra, because so often I had women telling me that their husbands helped them by putting their undergarments back in the dresser instead of into the suitcase. Yeah.
It's totally it's a guy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have a really healthy, like, clear it out section with things that are out of season, or we're moving on to a different brand or things like that. So they're on clearance, and everybody loves a good clearance section.
Yes.
Even though our stuff is already very affordable, it can go, once it's out of season, it goes on sale even more.
You just took the words out of my mouth.
Graphic t-shirts are huge in our store. fashion and things like that is definitely, fashion is how we have started to express ourselves, so, and identify ourselves, and a good graphic t-shirt is a great way to tell the world who you are.
Right.
And then you put a cute cardigan over top and it's easy style.
Every day.
Yeah, easy style.
Yeah.
We are in the back corner of the store, and this is our newest section in the store. We just added shoes. So it's just a small section, and I wanted to add some shoes that could go with the outfits that we are building people in the store. So we have a really nice casual flat, and then we added some boots for the winter season, and we'll see where it goes. We have this new brand, it's called Roll-A-Sole. These roll up and go into your bag, which is great in urban areas because it is, if you're wearing your heels, you can take off your heels, put them in a little bag, and then unroll these flats, and it's much more comfortable. But for us in this area with our ski resort, I am so thinking of people who get off the ski hills and you want to run in, grab a drink at the bar, but you don't want to be wearing your clunky ski boots. You can use these for that. So
Product line was
the product
out of necessity.
yeah, I mean, it was definitely created for girls in the city or at weddings who want to take off their heels and have a more comfortable shoe. But for us here in Ellicottville with all of our ski resorts and things like that, I think it's going to be a great addition to what we're doing here. So these are some of our really great basics. And what I love about this company and what they've done for holiday season is they took the same body that they normally have their basic and put a really cute holiday print on the sleeves. So I'm excited about this. This is a brand that I carry, Hawthorne, and they have their own boutiques. So what they have used in their own retail locations, they know works, and they have it available for boutique owners to.
So it's kind of that.
I like to say that we're kind of fabric snobs because everything really is very comfortable and easy to wear, because whether you're at the office or whether you're on your couch binge watching or whether you're out to dinner at one of the great restaurants here in town, you want to feel comfortable and you want to feel good. Fashion should not hurt. Fashion doesn't need to. It doesn't.
It needs a shirt.
It needs a shirt. Fashion shouldn't hurt. And it shouldn't hurt, your pocketbook. It shouldn't hurt the environment as smartly as we can. And it shouldn't hurt to wear, uncomfortable jeans or scratchy fabrics just because it looks good. So we have a really nice variety of jewelry. A lot of my jewelry distributors are local, and I did find a new brand recently that is a very small business, and I really like them too. But yeah, we like to have those little details when we talk about style and when we talk about fashion. Number one is your basics. Number two is your fashion pieces and what's in style this season. And then step three is your details. That's your jewelry and your scarves and those little things that add to your outfit that make you really look and feel put together versus not.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it to be vain, but I really feel like if you are feeling good in your clothes, in your style, then what's inside of you has an opportunity to come out.
You're the best. Yeah, just
When we talk about style, if you're in a great pair of shoes but you're walking like a baby deer, there is no confidence there. So you gotta be comfortable. The other thing is you would look so much more comfortable and confident if you were wearing a cute pair of flats and some jeans, and you'd be able to walk a little taller versus trying to be something you're not.
Love it.
So we've got some really cute basics. We've got the fashion pieces, the jewelry, the gifts. We try to keep a lot of really nice gifty items right up here. And it changes with the season. Obviously, we're not going to have, cute, stylish winter gloves in the spring and summer. And we always have a ton of scarves. I kind of became known for my scarves. I have a scarf tying video. I have a scarf tying video series. You can go to our website and actually sign up to get our scarf tying series. And our YouTube channel features a lot of our scarf tying. Like, we'll teach you how to tie this scarf.
Is it a whole thing?
Yeah.
Scarf tying?
Yeah. So we'll teach you how to tie your scarf into like a little vest or a shawl. And we have had women's weekends here in Ellicottville, and I have taught a scarf tying class.
Have.
Yes, I have.
You know, I've never heard of that before.
Yep, I'm pretty awesome.
You are.
This is the first product line that I have private labeled. So I work directly with the manufacturer, and they say actually Ava Grace Fashions on the tag. We had that, the tags were designed locally. Panda Goat Media did those for us, and then we have them in our tags in some of the new products. This brand is called Nomad's Hempwear. I've had this brand since I started, and Nomad's Hempwear is a brand that uses eco-friendly fabric. So all of their products are bamboo, organic cotton, hemp, just depending on the style. And I love that they have a really young, cute look, and the pieces go really nicely together. We've got some dresses. It's a high quality, and because it's eco-friendly and high quality, it is one of our more expensive brands in the store, but it's just so unique, and we are one of the only stores that carry this brand for about a 150-mile radius. And they're based out of Canada, and they're a really fun group to work with, and we can get everything from really nice kind of outdoors, outerwear, has a kind of a sporty look, and then you can see this is a really nice, sleek, pretty outfit, and you can really wear this to a yoga class, or you could kind of dress it up a little and wear it out to dinner in a casual. So Nomad's Hempwear, it's a really great brand.
Great.
I like it a
Tag
lot.
Too, yeah.
It's unique.
It is. It's awesome.
There you go.
Boom. You did it.
All right.
Yay.
How did this happen? I have been through a lot of sales training. A long time ago, was trained in a cosmetics company and sales and things like that, and throughout time. I also sold jewelry, home to home, did parties and things like that. And I had become the manager of a different boutique, and I had always intended on buying that out, but that didn't work out. So I said, I know how to do this. I can do this. So
Was that, so was it in town here?
it was. So when they closed, I just started my own. And I actually started Ava Grace Fashions in the attic of my garage because I had inventory, but I didn't have a storefront yet. So I took what I had learned from all of my sales training and my customer service training, and I started a website, avagracefashions.com, and I kept looking for a physical space. And then I found a space that I was able to take over from a different boutique, and was able to put my spin on it and kind of transition her customers into my customers. And then a year ago, we moved into this bigger space, and we've seen really explosive growth. It's crazy.
Your location is crazy.
It is.
So again, we just talked about synergy in a different subject matter, but it's all the same.
Absolutely.
This location, so you were not the festival day, but when I came down here to do Pritchard, you were the first store that I actually laid eyes on.
Right.
I parked right here.
Right.
And you couldn't have Could you get a better intersection, really?
No.
I mean, you're not, because down there it's not a great intersection.
That's where I
Up
was.
there. Oh, you were? On that
That's
corner
where
near the church.
I was right the very first, like there's the Historical Society,
Yeah.
and then this block starts. I
Right.
was that first building right there.
Still on a corner.
Still
So not,
kind of,
right.
but you had to go up the stairs and to the right, and it just wasn't the greatest location for retail. So it's really funny. My lease was ending, and the business that had been in this space for 41 years was retiring right about the same time. So
Yeah.
I talked to the owner of the building and moved over here, and I'm very excited about it. Very,
It's a beautiful store.
thank you very much. And we've been able to build it from 2 part-time people. One person worked like every other Saturday, and the other person worked on Sundays
Sure.
for me. To I have an independent contractor, and I have 5 employees who
You live
actually
here?
work here, plus myself that still work
So
here.
that's a huge. That's putting the good in the world too.
Absolutely.
You know. So,
And the store itself is about that as well. Ava Grace Fashions is a women's clothing boutique. We sell accessories, we have a little bit of gifts, but to me, it's more about helping women become more confident. If I can make going into your closet easy, if I can make fun fashion affordable, it takes so much stress off of women that they can all of the sudden be themselves a little bit more, because it's one less thing to think about. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Right.
And it's a lot about that. We are very much about helping women feel very
empowered.
pampered while they're here. I want you to feel like you just left your best friend's closet and you were just shopping in your best friend's closet.
That's awesome.
But I also want you to feel, like you said, empowered by the fact that you can take this black shirt and put all of these different things with it in such a strategic way that your closet becomes that much bigger, because you know how to style things
Right.
in a way that is effective, quick, and easy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, clothes are our frame, right?
Yeah.
And it's even for a guy. I mean, we're not our grandparents and our parents' generation.
Right.
So we're kind of more defined. We're accustomed to branding now.
Right.
And we brand ourselves even if we don't know that we're doing it.
Right.
Because you could come in here too. This is my store, and you come in one day and you're in this beautiful dress, and then you come in another day and you're just like in crazy ripped jeans and like a punk rock T-shirt. Then my impression of you is going to be different. Right? Like I do the stupid guy. The guy is like, these are my colors and my clothes, so my whole wardrobe. So I don't want to think about it.
Right.
But as a woman, you're accentuating your personality.
Absolutely.
You're accentuating your beliefs.
You really can
it's
be.
a big deal.
Absolutely.
So I love that you said that, because I am a firm believer, and I know Beth even said that to me about the store, and because it's important to realize, and it's also important to realize that this isn't, and I know a chain will spoon feed us all this nonsense, all this garbage. I worked for big chains, and if there's not a guy or a woman that I can go to and say, that's the person who did all of this, then to me it's an empty business, right? Can't have a great small town without great small businesses.
Right. Exactly.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah, this village actually, I think they have like a rule that there's no drive-throughs allowed
That's awesome.
in the village. It's proper.
Right.
So
it's
that is a reason we used to have a Burger King, but it was just outside the village.
Are you telling me you used to, and then it closed?
It
and
closed.
It's gone?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, it closed. We do have the Tim Hortons.
You should have a burn down. The building that the town sings like hallelujah, like Dr. Seuss.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
you've got to definitely jump through some hoops and make sure that your sign's right and stuff
Yeah.
like that with the village.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
It is really good. It is really good, and
It makes it harder, but look at this.
it definitely keeps the authenticity of a small village. It keeps it less commercialized. As a community, I feel like we all know each other quite well. It keeps it very small, keeps it very intimate and unique. I
Yes.
think a lot of people actually come to Ellicottville to shop, especially through this holiday season and for special events and for birthdays, because you are going to find things that you're not going to find in a mall, that you're not going to find at a big box store, because there are individuals who own these businesses that go out there and find those cool, unique things that you can't just find
Right.
at these bigger businesses. Shopping local is a big deal.
And it's it's everything. It's experiential. It's a peak experience.
Yeah. I find with my online shoppers, most of them have met me in the store first,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
then after the fact they become my online shoppers.
It's trust.
So yes, especially with clothing, there's fit issues, there's feel issues, texture of the fabric. So my customers want to know, how does this fit you? How does this fit somebody who is about my size? What does this fabric feel like? Does it feel super soft on the outside and the inside? Give me those details. That's
Right.
why we do so much with the live videos on social media.
That's your purpose.
Yes.
Is it an introduction into product lines?
Yes. So on Mondays we do new week, new arrival. So we talk about a new week, introduce the new week, get
Right.
everybody, like, hey, it's going to be a great week. But then we talk about new arrivals, like what just came into the store and why is it here? I don't try to just be QVC and hold it up and be like, this is what it is.
Right.
But I try to tell people why I purchased what I purchased and also what's on trend. Because a lot of the moms and the busy women who purchase from me, they don't have time to comb through
No, they don't.
what's trendy and what's in style right this very second. So I just bring it to them.
Yeah.
And in the process, I can say, this is how this size fits me. And this is how, if you like this brand and have already purchased this brand, it fits like this. And I'm very open with my size. Right now I'm about a 14, 16. I wear an extra large in a lot of things. Sometimes I wear a large, sometimes I wear a 1X. This section right behind us right now is my plus size section. I'm one of the only people in town that carries plus size.
You are.
Yeah.
But you know what's odd though?
It's the average size of the average woman.
I read my brain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is the odd thing, isn't
Because
it?
I'm like, yeah. Because who? So I probably know.
It's hard. A lot of people, when they think boutique, they think teeny tiny sizes and super duper expensive.
Yes.
So I have had to educate and battle a little bit with that, because Ava Grace is about comfortable, affordable clothing, and we have sizes extra small through 3X depending on the brand
Right.
and the brand's availability. So, and our jeans, I try as much as I can to get all the way from like 02 all the way up to a 22 is my brand with the biggest range is that.
Because that's more universally worn.
More,
Right.
yeah, exactly. Because I have people who come in who are an extra small and they can't find anything.
Right.
And then I have people who come in and they're a size 18 and they can't find anything.
Right.
So they love to come in Ava Grace and get to leave with something, because
Right.
they're not used to going into a small boutique
No.
and being able to find something for themselves.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Really. So
It makes my day.
Well, sure, because
really.
that's your mission. That's your life.
Absolutely.
This is what you do.
It is.
And
I want my clothes to feel like a hug to them. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, yeah, you fit in, you belong, and I have cute things for you,
Yeah.
and you deserve them just as much as anybody else.
Of course you do. That's what I love about businesses like this. So you have this is a whole other mission, right?
Absolutely.
And that fire is
Absolutely.
what drives
I
you.
love it. I love what I do. I love clothes. It's great. It's ridiculous because it's not who I was in 7th grade.
Well, you were raised on a farm.
In farm country and very rural, and it was a lot of hand-me-downs and
Sure.
like there were 4 girls and 2 boys. I mean, like there was a lot going on there
Chaos,
that
right.
affected my fashion sense.
Were you a late bloomer with it? As far
No,
as
I honestly feel like I tried a lot of crazy things when I was younger. But it was just a matter of, making do with what we could afford sometimes. Right. Doing a lot of...
But you grew up in the 90s.
I did.
And the 90s, and I'm a product of I was at mid 86 to like 96.
Yep.
That was what we did.
Yeah.
Even if people that
Salvation Army was awesome. Thrifting was awesome.
The combinations of crazy.
So you could take those things and really go places with it.
Well, where I was from too is DIY, kind of like indie rock, very underground stuff. But it was the same type of fashion sense. It really had to do with it was almost like I feel this way, and this works for me, and that works for me, and I'm just gonna do it.
Yes.
And we saw fashion change.
Yes.
Big time.
Very
from
big
this
time.
Traditional.
Yes.
Everything had a certain appearance for appearance's sake until you're like, this is just expression.
Right.
And now that's what you're kind of saying. You're like, we want people to be expressive here.
Yes.
We want them to find themselves. You can find yourself through your clothes.
Absolutely.
It sounds, and does that sound, that doesn't sound too gratuitous. I think you can, right? Because you can, in other words, you could say, I've really, over the last 10 years, I've really defined who I am, and I've really learned a lot about myself. And you almost want to dress that way, whatever that may be.
Absolutely. And there are people, and I'm very famous for pushing people's boundaries big time, because I will have people try things on that they would never have tried on. If I can get somebody into a dressing room, it's like, yay.
We'll stop it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi.
We do have the loyalty program now, and that is something that I know that people love about bigger box stores. But for me, it's a way to give back to my customers without having to constantly have things on sale. They get to use it on what they want to. They get to use it on, some of my customers save up all of their loyalty points and are saving up for a sweater. And then some of my customers come in every single time and it's like, oh, $1.70, oh, 60 cents, oh, $3. They just take it off every single time they shop. And it gives them the flexibility to be able to get the things that they want, not the things that I want to put on sale. It's fun.
It's perfect.